All right, so let's just come into a nice tall spine. Sitting cross-legged if that's comfortable for you. And we'll just start to breathe together. But first we'll root down into the sit bones, lengthen up through the crown. So we're going to really focus today on this equal and opposite forces, this rooting to rise, as yoga teachers like to call it. But just feeling this balance, the same amount of energy pressing down as there is lifting up. And just noticing how that brings you a sense of balance and peace. So we'll just try to notice that in each pose. So even when you're just sitting here, feel that rooting down to rise up and try to balance it out. Let your shoulders melt down the back and then let them melt just a little bit more. Close your eyes. Imagine on the inhale, you're trying to find that equal forces, pressing down and lifting up. And on the exhale, you're just softening into that space. Holding on to each breath as long as you can. Stop it. It's loud. So try not to miss one chance, one breath, where you're checking in, finding that lengthening on the inhale or those equal and opposite forces, and using every exhale to soften. So that while we're creating balance and stillness and space for the unmanifest to come into our lives, we're also sharpening those focus muscles, learning to stay focused. So for the next hour, we're going to try not to let our mind wander at all. We're going to try to stay right here in this moment by using each breath. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Make one big fist, glue the palms together. See if you can straighten into the arms or just lifting as much as is comfortable, but keep softening the shoulders down the back. Find length in the back of your neck, but softness too. Feel the sit bones pressing down just as much as the arms are reaching up on the inhale. Exhale, soften the shoulders and the jaw. One more breath. Now we'll inhale to lengthen and drop the arms to the right, just a touch, but keep both sit bones rooting down evenly. Don't forget to soften on the exhale. Come back up, inhale for length, drop it to the left. Exhale, soften. One more breath here. Slowly come back up and lower the hands down. And we're just going to drop the right ear to the right shoulder and start to make big circles with the head and the neck. Let's see if you can keep that rooting to rise and keep using each breath. Maybe your torso starts to move around in a circle too. Hi, you want to be on camera? Yeah, you want everybody to see you? Slowly come back to the center, inhale, lengthen, and we'll just switch directions. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Come back to stillness in the center. And now we'll just come to standing at the top of the mat. Pressing down into the feet just as much as you're lifting up through the heart and the crown. Using each exhale to soften something. See if you can make your weight a little more evenly distributed across your feet. Pressing all four corners of both feet down. Feel the quads lifting up. Inhale, see if you can grow just a little bit taller. Exhale, grow just a little bit softer, maybe even visibly. Relaxing the shoulders and the jaw. Keep pressing down into the feet. Inhale, reach the arms up. Squeeze the palms together, lift a little higher. Now exhale, swan dive. Keep pressing through the feet, lengthening through the crown. Draw the belly in and up out of the way so you can fold a little deeper, emptying every last drop. Inhale to lift up halfway. Exhale to fold. We'll do 3 more inhale half lifts. See how long you can make each one last. See how long you can make your spine. Roll the shoulders back. Keep the belly in. Exhale, fold. Keep pressing through the feet. Inhale, see what you can lengthen. Exhale, see what you can soften. One more time. Make it last. Make it count. This time we'll plant the hands and step back to plank. And then we'll lower the knees down. Keeping the hips stacked over the knees, walk the hands forward, coming into puppy pose. Let the forehead rest. Keep pressing into the hands and then softening underneath the arms, shoulders, melting the heart down towards the mat a little more. Maybe you want to roll the ankles out here. For the last couple of breaths, maybe you lift those wrists up, coming up onto tented fingertips. Slowly bring the hands back under the shoulders and come back up to your hands and your knees. Press into the hands, lengthen through the spine. Now reach back through the right heel. Keep your toes grounded. Keep your arms straight and strong, back of your neck long, and really press back through the heel, opening that calf. Now lift that right leg up off the ground, reach the left hand forward and lengthen from your heel to your fingertips. Draw the shoulder back into the socket. Keep looking down to keep the back of the neck long. Inhale, find a little more length. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose and round your spine. Inhale, lengthen and lift, point the toe. Look forward. Exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, round it out. Holding on to each breath, moving slowly. One more time, we'll inhale to lengthen. Keep that foot lifted, plant the left hand. Curl the left toes, come up like three-legged dog. Stay up on your tippy toes. Press into your hands, let your head be heavy. Now sink into that heel. One more time, inhale up on the tippy toes. Exhale, sink into the heel, lower the right foot, downward facing dog. Maybe you need to pedal it out a little bit here. Or maybe you're ready to get right into stillness, dropping some weight into the heels. Get that weight really evenly distributed across your hands and feel that pressing down to lift the sit bones up. See if you can feel that in the arms and the legs, the pressing down into the mat to lift up. Inhale, roll it forward into plank. Lower your knees, and then your chest, and then your chin, untuck the toes. We'll do 4 rolling baby cobras. Keep your elbows hugging in and reaching back towards the feet. Press into the feet to peel the heart up. Exhale, soften and lower down. Maybe each one lifts you just a little bit higher. Maybe you start to straighten into the arms a little bit, but use that exhale to soften that tension in the neck, in the eyes, in the jaw. Use your hands to pull the heart forward a little more, even if you're pressing into the hands to come up a little higher. Maybe that last one, you straighten into the arms and look up and reach up through the chin. And exhale, slowly lower back down. Come back up to your hands and your knees. Finding strength in your arms, lengthen your spine, reach that left heel back, toes stay down. Arms stay straight and strong, back of the neck long, belly is drawing in, press into the fingers and the knuckles, and really root back into that heel. Lift the left leg, lift the right arm, lengthen out. Get everything parallel to the ground. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, lengthen, point the toe, lift, look forward. Exhale, compressing all that air out by drawing the belly all the way back into the spine. 2 more times. Last one, we'll keep the leg lifted, plant the hand, curl the toes, lift it up, 3-legged dog, up on the tippy toes. Press into the hands, head is heavy, sink into the heel. One more time, inhale, up on the toes. Exhale, sink into the heel, lower the left foot, downward facing dog. Find that balance. Slowly walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale to lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come all the way up. Maybe you find a little backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. Press into the feet. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Lengthen forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step the right foot back, lower the right knee down. Inhale, rise up, fill up. Exhale, step back to plank and lower knees, chest, chin, baby cobra or chaturanga. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, sink into the heels. Inhale, lift your right foot high, come up on the toes. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Sit into the chair. Sweep the arms forward and up. Inhale, lengthen. Reach up out of the waist a little more. Exhale, soften the shoulders down. Press into the feet. Stand up. Find maybe a little deeper backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. Press into the feet. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, swan dive. Lead with the heart. Inhale, lift up halfway. Take one more sip. Exhale, left foot steps back, left knee lowers down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, step back to plank, lower through chaturanga. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Take an inhale here. Exhale, soften something. Inhale, left foot reaches up, come up on the toes. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Step the right foot forward. Let that inhale lift you halfway up and fill you all the way up. And then sit in the chair. Weight in the heels. See if you can see your toes. If not, stick your booty back more. Then look forward or up. Maybe you're finding a little backward bend or looking up. Press into the feet, stand up. Find a little backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. Inhale, arms up. Grab your right wrist. Step your right foot behind you. Drop the arms to the left. Soften something on the exhale. Come back to center. Grab the left wrist. Step that left foot behind. Come back to center. Lower your hands to your heart. And hands down by your sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold as you shoot the right leg straight back behind you. Keep your foot flexed. Keep your hips level. So feel the left foot pressing down as the left hip is lifting up. Feel the right foot lifting up as the right hip is dropping down to keep this balance here. Feel your left foot pressing down with the same pressure that your right foot's pressing straight back, like it would press into an imaginary wall behind you. And now let your head get heavy and shoot your leg up a little higher, but try to keep your hips in line. You can point or flex those toes. Press the left foot down, keep lifting the left hip. Draw the belly in out of the way. Slowly step it back into crescent lunge. Stack your knee right over your ankle and your shoulders right over your hips. And then press that knee straight out over the second toe. Maybe your left thigh gets parallel to the ground here. Get your hips facing the top of the mat. Manually adjusting if you need to, drawing the left hip back and the right hip forward. Draw the low belly in and up and reach up out of the waist on the inhale. Use this exhale to soften. Keep your heart lifted, draw your elbows towards each other behind you. Keep your heart lifted, interlace the fingers back there. Keep pressing that knee over the second toe, find a little backward bend. And then hinge forward, dropping your head inside the knee. Notice the tendency of the knee to move around. Keep pressing it over the second toe to keep it stacked over the ankle. Relax your head and your neck. Find your breath. Slowly lower the hands down. Step the right foot forward to meet the left. Sink into the heels, sit into the chair. Toes are light, but keep them grounded. Use this inhale to lengthen. And this exhale to soften. One more breath. Press into the feet, stand up, find a little backward bend. Let something go. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides, press into the feet. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, feel this hinge at the hips, lengthening forward all the way down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Lift that left leg, parallel to the ground, flex the foot. Level the hips, right foot pressing down, same amount, left foot's pressing back. Press back to the heel just a little bit more. Now let your head be heavy and lift that leg a little bit without opening that hip up to the side. Draw the traps up out of the ears, softening through the neck. Slowly step it back, crescent lunge, knee over ankle, shoulders over hips, set it up. Maybe sinking in a little deeper, drawing the right hip back to inch that left hip forward. Maybe your hands come together and you gaze up at the thumbs. Inhale, lengthens. Exhale, softens. Keep your heart lifted, bend at the elbows, draw them back. Interlace the fingers, maybe the palms glue together. Check in with the knee, find a little backward bend. And then hinge forward. Let your head become heavy right away. Press the knee over the second toe. Keep reaching the arms up and overhead. Soften through the traps and the shoulders and the jaw. Lower the hands, step the left foot forward, sit into the chair. Now bring your hands to your heart center. And turning twist to the right, hooking the elbow outside the knee. Check in with your knees. If your left knee's popping out in front, draw that left hip back. And then press the right hand down into the left hand to roll the heart towards the thumbs. Maybe placing the thumbs in the center of the chest. Soften through the traps, lower the booty a little bit, pull the belly in. Now slowly lift the left heel up and step it back to crescent lunge with a twist. Check in with the knee, press it over the second toe, and then press that right hand down to the left to roll that right shoulder back, to open the heart up towards the ceiling, and then soften. Now open the arms up, keep rolling that right shoulder back, keep pressing the right knee straight out over the second toe. And we're gonna come all the way up to reverse crescent. So keep your upper body just like this, lift it upright, bring your right hand to your left thigh, bend the right knee just a little more, and sink into the left heel. Lower the hands down, shoot the right foot up and back, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hips, press into your hands evenly, let your head stay heavy. If the right armpit's lifting up, try to lower it down to keep the chest square. Sink into that left heel. Now lift the right foot up and lower it, downward facing dog. Pressing down into the hands to lift those sit bones up and back. Shift your gaze up between your hands, bend your knees and walk or hop to the top. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. Sit in the chair, sweep the arms forward and up. Hold the belly in. Use this inhale, find some space in your body. Use this exhale to soften into that space. Bring your hands to your heart. Turn and twist to the left. Use that leverage, twist the heart towards the thumbs, maybe placing them on the center of the chest. Check in with the knees. Hold the belly in, press the left hand down. See what you can soften here on the exhale. Slowly lift the right heel and step it back. Crescent lunge with the twist. Press the knee over the second toe. Find your balance and then press the left hand down. Roll the heart up towards the sky and soften something. Open the arms up. Keep rolling that left shoulder back, maybe starting to gaze up. Don't let the left knee move at all. As you inhale, come up to reverse it. Left hand finds right thigh. Left knee bends a little more. Sink into the right heel. Lower the hands, shoot the left foot up and back, three-legged dog, bend the knee, open the hips. Head is heavy, breath is deep. Sink into that right heel a little bit. And slowly come back, downward facing dog. Now we're going to slowly lower the elbows down to the ground. Keep the hands just like they are. Now walk your feet in a little bit closer, dolphin pose. Let your head be heavy. Soften the traps out of the ears, root down into the hands and the forearms. Feel that rooting to rise here. Seeing what you can soften on the exhale. And then slowly walk or slide the feet back, coming to forearm plank. So the back of your neck is parallel to the ground, so you're lengthening out through the crown. Still rooting into the hands and forearms. Lifting the quads up off the knees, pull the belly in, and lengthen from your heels to your crown. Lower the knees down and press it back to child's pose. Let your forehead rest. Keep your hands just like down dog. Press into the fingers and knuckles to press the sit bones back a little more, and then soften. Maybe lifting those wrists up, coming up on tented fingertips here. See if you can slow the breath down even more. When you're ready, we'll come back up, downward facing dog. Take your time. Inhale, lift the right foot up, come up on the tippy toes. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose, step it through like warrior two. Check in with that knee right over the ankle. Maybe thigh gets parallel to the ground. Get your arms parallel to the ground. Press the knee over the second toe. Press down into all four corners of both feet. Feel that rooting to rise here. Find that balance. Use the inhale to lengthen your wingspan and lengthen up through the crown. Use your exhale to soften the shoulders down, soften the jaw. Right knee doesn't move at all. Inhale, we reverse it. Now bring the right elbow to the right knee, extended side angle. Reach the left arm up, and then reach it up alongside the ear. So you can use this right elbow to keep guiding the right knee open so it doesn't collapse in. Keep pressing it over second toe. You can also use this elbow to roll the heart up towards the sky a little bit. Draw the shoulders out of the ears. Keep reaching through the fingers. Now slowly lower your hands down and then walk your body over towards the left, coming to a wide leg forward fold. Turn your toes in a little bit. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. Walk your hands back between your legs, fingers pointing back away from you. And start to tip a little weight into the balls of the feet to lower the head down towards the mat. Soften the shoulders. Bring your hands back under your shoulders, put a little bend in the knees, and slowly come on up. We're just gonna turn our toes out to the sides, out to the long edges of the mat, and we're gonna try to stack the knees over the ankles. Keep drawing the knees back more, maybe with the help of your hands. And then sink down, maybe you can get the thighs parallel to the ground. Now bring the hands onto the knees, with the thumbs on the inside, thumbs pointing at the knees, and rest some weight here. Lift the heart and roll the shoulders back, and then drop the right shoulder towards the left foot. Keep both knees drawing back. See what you can soften. Come back to center and drop the left shoulder towards the right foot. Come back to center. Lower your hands down, walk your hands over to the right foot, turn all your toes to face forward, and step the left foot forward to meet the right. Sit into the chair. Drop some weight into the heels. See if you can sit a little bit lower, pull the belly in, reach up. Press into the feet, stand up, find a little backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. Inhale, reach out, lengthen up. Exhale, swan dive, lengthen forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the left foot high, come up on the toes. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, warrior two. Stack knee over ankle, shoulders over hips, and sink in. Press the feet down, lift up through the heart, through the crown. Gaze over the left fingertips. Use this breath. Left knee doesn't move. Inhale, reverse it. Keep all that length as you bring the left elbow to the left knee. Reach the right arm up and then over. Press the left knee straight out over second toe, maybe guiding it back with the left elbow. Roll the heart up towards the sky. Draw the shoulder out of the ear. Reach through the fingers. Use this exhale. See what you can soften. Lower the hands down, crawl your body over towards the right, wide leg forward fold, toes turn in a little bit. Inhale, lift up halfway, and exhale, fold. Now grab the outside edge of your feet, stepping on all 10 fingers here right in the middle of your foot. And same thing, pull the head down towards the ground, rock a little weight into the balls of the feet, lift those sit bones up and back for counterbalance. Soften the traps, the jaw. Eyes, not missing one chance or one breath as an opportunity to connect a little deeper, filling your body with this prana, this life force. As an opportunity to soften and let go. Mostly as an opportunity to be right here in this moment. Bring your hands under your shoulders, a little bend in the knees. Bring the hands to the hips, slowly come up. Turn the toes out. Try to stack the knees over the ankles again. Try to get the thighs parallel to the ground. Bring your arms up like a cactus. Now draw the elbows back more and the knees back more. Find your breath. See what's lifting, the heart, the crown. See what's softening. And then lift the right heel up, coming up high on the tippy toes. Keep your belly drawing in. Lower the right heel, lift the left heel. Lower the left heel and lift both heels up. See if you can bend the knees anymore. Draw the elbows back, knees back. Press into the feet, inhale, rise up, straight legs, straight arms. Now like you're moving through water and moving a bunch of weight. As you exhale, bend the knees and elbows, draw everything back. Press into all four corners of the feet, inhale, rise up, fill up. Exhale, sink in. One more time, inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink in. Lower the hands to the ground, walk them to the left foot. Shoot the left foot up and back, three-legged dog. And lower the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right foot high. Exhale, bring the right knee to the right shoulder, straighten into the arms, press into the fingers and knuckles. Maybe you find an arm balance, maybe you just hold for one more breath, and then drag it over towards the left armpit. And then straighten the leg out to that side. You can lower it down to the ground or keep it lifted. Peel the left hand up to stack the shoulders. Root down into the right hand. Lower the left hand down, bring the knee to the nose, shoot it back up like three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, warrior two, stacking everything in place, sinking in here. And now turn the palms to face the long edge of the mat and tip forward till the arms are straight up and down like a pillar, gazing up at the left hand if you can. Again, use the right elbow to guide the right knee back to keep it stacked over the ankle, and use the right elbow to roll the heart up towards the sky. Soften the shoulders out of the ears, lengthen your wingspan, lengthen your spine and the back of your neck, and then soften into that space on the exhale. Maybe you want to reach around for a bind, bringing the back of the hand to the small of the back or grabbing that right hip, or maybe you reach all the way around for your fingertips here. Check in with the knee, press it over the second toe, and then roll the heart up towards the sky. Drawing the left shoulder back, softening what you can with this breath. Lower the hands down, come up on the back toes, and slide the right foot over to the right a little more. Bring the hands down, lower the left knee down, and you can stay here or you can lower down to the forearms. Keep your knee hugging in towards the shoulder. If it bends out to the side a little bit, that's okay. Just turn those right toes out towards the side a little bit too. Let your head be heavy. See how long you can stay with this breath. Slowly come back up onto the hands. Keep the left hand grounded. Reach the right hand back for that foot. See if you can grab the pinky toe side of the foot. And then sink back in, kicking into the hand. Maybe that right shoulder starts to roll back a little bit. Feel the left hand pressing down. Maybe creating some resistance here as you pull that foot in and kick into your hand. Stay with your breath. Slowly lower those toes down, curl them under. Shoot the right foot up and back, three-legged dog. And lower back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot reaches up, come up on the toes. Exhale, left knee, left armpit, hold here. Arms are straight and strong, back of the neck is long. Press into the fingers and the knuckles. Drag it over to the right armpit and straighten that leg out. Maybe that foot lowers down. Peel the right arm up. Lower the right hand, bring your knee to your nose. Shoot it up and back, three-legged dog. Come up on the toes. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, warrior two, set it up. Find length. Turn the palms. Turn and twist till you're straight up and down. Check in with the knee. Straight out over second toe, press down to the feet. Gazing up at the right hand with your chin in close to your shoulder. Inhale, lengthens the spine and the back of the neck. Exhale, soften through the traps. Maybe bringing the back of the hand to the small of the back, or grabbing that hip, or maybe reaching it all the way around here. Check in with the knee again. Roll the heart up towards the sky. Roll that right shoulder back. Keep pressing into the feet. Find your breath. Slowly lower the hands down, come up on the back toes, wiggle the left foot over to the left, lower the knee, maybe lower to the forearms, head is heavy. This breath, we soften. Come up onto the hands, keep the right hand grounded, reach the left hand back for that foot. Rolling the heart up towards the sky, creating that little bit of resistance here. And release, curl those toes under, shoot the left foot up, three-legged dog. And lower it back, downward facing dog. Press into your hands. Melt the heart down towards the knees a little bit. Slowly walk the hands back to meet the feet. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen your spine, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet, reverse swan dive, come all the way up, find a backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. Step your feet together. Press down into all four corners, grow a little taller, grow a little softer. Inhale, arms up. Interlace your fingers, release your index finger. Glue your palms together. See if you can squeeze your head with your nice straight arms. Gluing your palms together, soften the shoulders down the back. Now step the right foot forward and come down until everything's parallel to the ground. Level your hips out. Point those back toes. To the right quad lifting up. Get everything parallel to the ground. See if you can squeeze your head with your arms. Glue your palms together. Now lengthen. Reaching forward with the fingers, reaching back with the toes. Now slowly lower the left hand in front of the right toes and peel the right arm up. You can flex or point those back toes, but fully commit to one or the other to keep that back leg really active. See if you can get your torso parallel to the ground. Maybe you start to gaze up at the right hand as you roll that right shoulder back. Slowly lower the right hand, step the left foot to the back of the mat, a couple feet behind your right foot. Kick it out at 45 degrees. Inhale, lift up halfway, and exhale, fold into pyramid. Maybe you interlace the fingers back behind you and reach the arms up and overhead. Tuck your chin towards your chest. See if you can touch your forehead to your leg. Press down into all four corners of both feet. And see if you can get your hips the same height. You might need to lift the right hip a little more than you think. Use this inhale to lengthen something. Use this exhale to soften. Lower your hands down, shoot the left foot up, high leg standing splits. And then set the left foot down and sit in the chair. Weights in the heels, arms reach forward and up. Press into the feet, stand up, find a little backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. We're about in the middle of the mat now. Inhale, arms up, interlace fingers. Release index, glue palms, biceps back, chin up. Left foot forward, come down, everything parallel, level the hips, point the toes, find your breath, pull your belly in. Squeeze your head with your arms, glue your palms together like you're being pulled in two directions, reaching forward, reaching back. Keep all that length as you plant the right fingertips down, roll the left arm up, flex or pointed, but fully. Roll that left shoulder back, maybe the gaze follows. Can you get your torso parallel to the ground? Right foot lowers a couple feet behind the left for pyramid pose. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. Feet are pressing down, left hip lifting up. Start tucking the chin towards the chest. If you can balance, maybe you interlace the fingers and reach them up and overhead. Soften through the traps. Pull the belly in. Press the feet down. Use this breath to make something happen here. Create some space in your body, some space in your mind. And use the exhale to soften into that space and let go. Every single breath is a new opportunity. Lower the hands, shoot the right foot high, standing splits. Set the right foot down to meet the left, sit into the chair. Pull the belly in, reach up out of the waist, press into the feet, stand up, find a little backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. Bring your right hand out to the side, lift your right foot up. Grab your ankle from the inside, right on the ankle bone. Bring your knees together to start. Reach your left hand up, root to rise here. Keep all the length as you reach forward. Kicking up and back, drawing your shoulders into one line. Fingertips are about eyebrow level. So don't open your hip up out to the side. Let that knee stay heavy so your hips stay in line. Feel the left foot pressing down, left quad lifting up. Feel the right hip lift, dropping down. Now kick up into the hand. Imagine you're trying to straighten that right leg. It might never happen, but that's the motion of the kick, up and back. Slowly come up, lift the right knee up high, and then cross the right knee over the left. See if your toes can wrap around. Bring your arms out to the sides and swing your right arm under the left. See if your palms can touch here. And then soften into that standing ankle and standing knee to sink in. Draw the elbows out and up. Soften the shoulders down the back. Pull the belly in. Lengthen the back of the neck. Trying to draw the knees and the elbows into the center line of the body. Draw the upper body back. And slowly release. Press down into your feet. Grow a little taller. Exhale, grow a little softer. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive, lengthen forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, full. Press into the feet, reverse swan dive, all the way up. Find a backward bend. Keep pressing into the feet and lifting the heart. Relax your head and your neck, let something go. Exhale, hands to heart. Hands down by your sides, left hand out to the side, lift the left foot. Grab the ankle from the inside, knees touch. Root down into the right hand, reach up through the right. Yeah, it makes sense. Reach forward, kick up and back, draw those hips into line, draw those shoulders into one line. Now reach forward a little more, kick up and back a little bit more. Find that equal and opposites here as the right foot presses down and the left foot kicks up and back. Slowly come back up, lift the left knee up high and cross it over. Maybe your toes wrap on this side. Arms out to the sides, left arm under the right, maybe your palms touch. Sink in, elbows out and up. Soften through the traps, lengthen through the back of the neck, belly in, upper body back. And release, press both feet down to rise up, bring your hands to your heart. Find length in the back of your neck, find softness here. Lower the hands down, inhale the arms up. Exhale, swan dive, lengthen forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Leading back in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right foot high. Come up on the toes. Exhale, bring the right knee to the right wrist like half pigeon pose. Wiggle those left toes back a little bit. Lower the left knee down. Walk the hands back with the hips and lift through the heart. Lengthen through the spine. Keep that length as you walk the hands forward. See if you can bring your forehead down to rest. If it doesn't quite make it down, stack the arms to place your forehead on. If it still doesn't touch, stack your fists because you want your forehead resting here. All right, now we let go of the practice so far and make it all about this breath. See how long you can make it last. Fill your entire being with this prana, this life force. Not leaving any space for chatter. Use the exhale to soften anywhere you can. And then see if you can find this continuous softening on the inhale and the exhale. Continue melting into the mat. All right, last chance, one more breath, let something go. Slowly come on up. Roll to the outside of the right hip. Sweep the left foot up and around outside that knee. Try to lower the left glute back down. We're going to turn and twist to the left, planting the left fingertips at the base of the spine to lengthen. Reach the right hand up. Put the elbow outside the knee for leverage. Now use the leverage. Draw the left shoulder back more. Gaze out over it. Inhale, lengthen the spine and the back of the neck. Exhale, soften the shoulders, the jaw, deepen your twist. See how long you can make this breath. See how long you can make your spine. See what you can soften, and at the end, you'll deepen the twist. One more breath, make it count. Make it last. Now keep your twist and just your head turns to gaze out over the right shoulder and a little beyond, gazing down, a little snooty-like, maybe deepening the twist just a touch by pressing the elbow into the knee and then softening one last time. Slowly unwind through center and find a little counter twist on the right. And come back up. Now we'll unwind, we'll cross the ankles, plant the hands. You can either hop it back, chaturanga, or just slowly make your way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left foot high, come up on the toes. Exhale, left knee, left wrist, half pigeon pose. Lower the right knee, untuck the toes, wiggle those toes back a little more. Hands back with the hips, puff up like a pigeon. Keep this length as you walk your hands forward. Bring your forehead to rest. Using your arms or fists if you need to. Settle right in here. See if you can make that inhale last 6, 7, maybe 8, 9 counts. See if you can make the exhale just as long and soften. And then find that continuous softening, not just on the exhale, but on the inhale too, letting go of this tension in our body. One more chance. Slowly come up. Roll to the outside of the left hip. Bring the right foot up and around flat. Lower the right glute. Turn to the right. Plant the right fingertips. Lengthen. Reach the left hand up. Find that leverage point. Now use it. Bring your spine out. Pull the right shoulder back. Be mindful of your neck. But go ahead and twist your spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften and deepen. Keep your twist, just your head slowly turns to the left. Gaze over the left shoulder and beyond and down. Deepen the twist with that elbow against the knees. Soften one more time. And slowly, gently unwind. Find that counter twist on the left. And come back up. Now we'll lower our feet down flat on the ground. Reach your hands forward and slowly roll back onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Find a happy baby. Lower your feet flat on the ground. Line your heels up with your sit bones. Reach your hands down to be sure. Press into all four corners of the feet and lift the hips up. See if you can get your shoulders under your body, rocking side to side a little bit. Maybe you can interlace your fingers under there. Maybe you can even glue your palms together. Draw your hands down into the mat. Press your feet down into the mat. Lift your hips. Lift your chest like you're trying to bring it all the way up to meet your chin. Keep your knees stacked right over your ankles. Lift everything up one more time. And then really slowly lower down. Just feel that upper vertebrae touch first. And then the next one. And then the next one. Soften through the belly and the low back. We'll do one more backward bend. You can do just like that, or you can do full wheel, bringing your hands up by your ears with your fingers pointing back towards your feet, lifting everything up off the mat. Relax your head and your neck. Keep your elbows and your knees in line, not splaying out to the sides. Press the hands and feet down, lift the hips, lift the heart, let something go. Slowly come down. If you're all the way up, tuck the chin first. Again, ripple one vertebrae at a time back down. And then hug your knees into your chest. We're gonna roll it back into a plow pose. See if you can get the toes to touch the ground behind your head. And then soften here. Maybe you're interlacing your fingers back behind you. Maybe your palms are even gluing together. Find that continuous softening on the inhale and the exhale. Use your focus to not let your breath be restricted here. Bring your hands to your low back, creating a shelf for your hips. Straighten your legs up towards the ceiling. Stack the hips over the shoulders and the feet over the hips. Zip your legs together, reach up through the balls of the feet. See what you can soften here. Lift the feet a little higher. Three more breaths. Now lower the feet back behind you again into plow and soften right in. Reach your hands towards the front of the mat, press down into your palms. Slow as you can go, one vertebrae at a time rolls out. Feel some little micro adjustments happening here as you realign your spine. Then stick your hands under your booty with your palms facing down. Keeping your legs reaching up towards the sky, flex your feet. So draw your toes towards your face, kick out through your heels, squeeze your legs together. Now keep kicking through the heels. We'll take 20 seconds to lower the legs down. Keep the chin slightly tucked, but soften through the face, the jaw, the shoulders. At least 10 more seconds. Keep kicking through the heels, drawing the toes back towards the face. Pull the belly in. Maybe you want to pop up into a fish, pressing into the elbows to lift the heart, reaching the crown of the head towards the mat behind you. Keep the legs zipped together. Keep kicking through the balls of the feet. Root down into the elbows to open the heart. Maybe the legs lift up off the ground. And release. Hug your knees into your chest. Now lower your feet flat on the ground as wide as the mat and cactus the arms. And just windshield wiper the knees back and forth a couple times. When you're ready, we'll let the legs go long on the mat. Bring your arms by your sides with your palms facing up, but out away from your body a little bit. So tuck the tailbone just a little bit. Try to press the small of the back into the mat. Try to get the shoulders out from underneath of you. Tuck the chin just a little bit. Close your eyes. Now we'll let go of even controlling the breath. Unless your mind starts to wander, then you can stay with each breath as long as you can to stay right here. See if you can find that continuous softening. See if without having to continue to think about it, you can just give yourself permission to really let go and unwind and feel that softening. Head and neck heavy. into your body. Invite movement back into your fingers, into your toes. And invite yourself to stay in this place of calm that's always right here for you. Down deeper than the pain body, beneath all the chaos, is this place of peace that is our true nature. Instead of looking at this as the end of your practice today, look at this as just the beginning. This was just to get you to this place. Now the real practice is seeing how long you can stay in this place, being connected to your breath, being present. When you're ready, roll onto your right side and see if you can commit to staying with your breath as long as you can, using each and every breath as a new opportunity to connect a little deeper, to soften and let go. Wow, the floor is really dirty. Slowly press yourself up to a seat. Coming back to that nice tall spine like we started. Rooting to rise, feeling that space you created in your spine, in your mind. Soften the shoulders, inhale the arms up one more time. Press the palms together, lift everything up, up, up. And bring your hands to your heart. Let your head bow to the wisdom of your heart. Lift the thumbs to the space above the eyebrow. Take a moment to thank yourself for showing up. May all beings everywhere be free from pain and suffering. May our thoughts and actions in some way contribute to that. Namaste.